Most years, when I talk about the amino acid glutamine, it's in the context of Huntington's disease and how there's no real treatment for Huntington's disease, which is caused by this expanded repeat in the Huntingtin gene, leading to the insertion of a lot of the amino acid glutamine, which can then clump up the protein and cause problems, leading to neurodegeneration. This year, there's actually some exciting news on the treatment strategy front for Huntington's disease. And kind of ironically, it doesn't actually involve the protein directly. Instead, it involves the messenger RNA that has instructions for making that protein. That messenger RNA being copied from that gene that had that mutation. Not only does it incorporate the messenger RNA, but it actually incorporates a kind of RNA that I studied in graduate school called microRNA. MicroRNAs are short little pieces of RNA that get bound by a protein called Argonaute or AGO, and then AGO uses these short microRNAs as guides to go and find a complementary sequence on a messenger RNA and shut down production of the corresponding protein. So scientists are like, okay, can we use microRNAs in order to target AGO to the Huntington's messenger RNA to stop the translation of the messenger RNA into protein? So basically degrade the recipe copies. People have been trying microRNA-based strategies for a number of different diseases, and often actually instead of using microRNAs, they're using kind of an more artificial form called siRNAs, shRNAs, various things like this, which involve just introducing a duplex of RNA into a cell, or the genetic instructions for making a duplex. And this can be two long strands of the RNA bound together, or a long strand with a loop at the top. That loopy top then gets loaded into a complex called dicer and cut by dicer, which will give you two strands, either of which could be used as a guide by Argonaute, but only one of them is really the one that matches the target that you want. This passenger strand or the star strand can cause problems. But scientists also realize that there's a special microRNA in our bodies. So normally in our bodies, our microRNAs are made from genes that give this long precursor that then gets processed in two steps, first by a microprocessor complex, and then second by that dicer complex. But microRNA 451, miR451, actually has a short loop at the top, and this makes it incompatible with dicer, and instead it gets directly loaded into AGO. AGO then does the cleavage itself. It cleaves the passenger strand off, leaving the guide strand directly in AGO itself, and you don't have to worry about it selecting one of the strands from the dicer product. So you get less off-target activity, and scientists were actually able to show in a clinical trial that they reduce the progression of Huntington's disease in patients.